Okay.
All right. I think it's recording.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're back. We're being a little DIY. We recorded a whole video on my phone before this, and my computer went crazy, and now we're back.
We're back.
We're filming again.
We are your Cosmic Besties.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little defeated and overstimulated from the
know.
technological drama that was our lives.
We are Mercury retrograde shadow.
Yeah, it was brutal. But anyways, we're back. It's the Cosmic Besties. And we did something a little bit different last week. And we talked about the absolute worst top three combos. That's sun, moon, rising, and astrology. And it got a little spicy. I had some people unsubscribe.
That's cool. That's fine.
And so we thought two things.
Take yourself so seriously.
Yeah, let's all calm the fuck down. One, let's...
talk about why every sign is a red flag.
Yeah, let's just name it. Let's just talk about the fact that we're all walking red flags, and that's what makes us so majestic and beautiful. But also, we were getting so much feedback that people really loved us just shooting the shit instead of just the weekly forecast. So we thought, well,
yeah,
let's just give the people what they want, and
Yeah.
they want the Cosmic Bet. They cry out, Cosmic Besties.
I'm crying out for the Cosmic Besties.
I'm crying out over that technology
I
shit.
know.
Oh wait, we got to make sure we're like on the mic.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you see us like looking this way, we have to check that the recording is still in progress.
Yes.
Okay, listen, I'm not a tech genius here. This is a lot for me.
This setup
for
looks
us.
pretty fucking awesome,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
I'm being daddy with like being in charge of the setup.
Thank you so much. I've been mommy with cooking for us.
I did bake brownies though, as a surprise. Isn't that sweet? She came home last night and I was like, surprise!
I've baked brownies for you like 3 times, but okay.
I know, but like I made the brownies.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about why every single sign is a red flag. And I always forget this, but go ahead and subscribe because you know you want to.
Yes.
There's no
Hang out
denying
with your Cosmic
we're your
Besties.
besties, okay?
Come
so
shit talk with us.
you know what I think we should do? God, it's really hot.
I know.
This Texas heat, y'all, is no joke. And
I don't know how I handled it growing up.
You
And I
just
got all
block
this
it out.
hair.
I know, you block it
I'm
out.
so
But
disassociated.
we had to turn off the AC and there's a light on us and it's sweating. It's like I was cold, now I'm hot, whatever.
Let's get to the
I
signs,
feel like
girl.
we should edit this and cut that out, but
No,
yeah,
we're
Sophie's
not.
like, don't edit anything.
Just let it roll.
Okay, you know what? It's just okay.
We're
Let's
being
just
real.
start. Let's start at the beginning of the zodiac and let's talk about Aries. Let's talk about why is Aries a red flag? And by the way, every single sign has a light and a shadow. Should we address the light, or are we just gonna
No,
go?
we're just
Let's just
shit
run down.
talking.
Let's just run
Run
down
down.
it. Okay, cool. Aries, y'all are immature as fuck. You need
Yeah.
to grow up. And also, what's with these like emotional outbursts
Oh my
all
God.
the time?
When they get pissed,
They
get
explode.
So mad.
They
Yeah.
explode. And it's like, okay, let's bring it down. They make it everyone else's problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's not cool, man.
Also, like, Aries is squaring me, and like, I feel
Oh, yeah.
extra triggered because Aries is meant to heal my mommy daddy issues. So, like, for me, if I find out
Oh,
you're an Aries, I am like
damn.
arm's length away from you because I'm
But
so
what about-
fucking triggered. She's an arm's length away. She just referred to a friend of ours who's an Aries who we love because she's so fun, but
They're so fun.
So
Okay,
fun.
that's like the high side of the Aries.
So
yeah,
fucking fun.
Remember your demonic Devis?
I have a demon voice. It's only reserved for Aries.
We think it's really funny. Okay, anyways. People might be scared. Okay.
But they're impulsive, they're selfish. I'm so fucking triggered by them.
Whoa, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Tell us how you really feel. See, like, all
Their
I think about
tempers
Aries.
are so fucking hot. I can't handle it.
What's hot?
Their tempers.
Oh.
What do you think I said?
I thought you were talking about drug problem Brad with the buff arms.
Buff Brad with the drug problem, you mean? We don't know what sign he is. He's a ghoster, so I bet he's a Virgo.
That's brutal, y'all. She thinks I'm a ghoster, and I'm not anymore. Okay, anyways. Okay, Aries, I think we've said enough. Okay,
I
and
think we shit talked Aries
just
enough.
know that we come from a place of love. We love y'all. Aries, we love y'all.
We're so fun.
Yeah, they are
Mars
fun.
and Aries over here, both of us.
Oh yeah, both of us. By the way, we
I have
all
a temper.
We all have all the zodiacs in us. If you look at the wheel of the zodiac, we all have parts of this. So
Yeah.
all of us have this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, let's move it along. Pisces. Oh, God.
Wait, whoa, you're going backwards?
Oh,
You mean
shit.
Taurus,
Okay, sorry,
girl.
Taurus. Sorry,
Whoa, we know who
I have
she really wants to shit talk about, guys.
No, dude. I actually...
Okay.
I'm dyslexic, so I went backwards in time, okay?
Taurus.
So stubborn. My brother is a Taurus, and he is the most stubborn
There's a whole thing about
person.
Taurus men being the worst, by the way.
I don't think they're the worst.
They're some of the worst.
I just think they're stubborn.
They're...
That's the only red flag I would say about Taurus.
I know, but the way they're stubborn, they're like, it's like so unrelenting. It's just like insufferable.
They are
They're really
relentless.
unrelenting, and it's just like, get like, what the fuck? Like, it's so frustrating.
You know what I noticed, actually? I noticed a lot of Taurus men, not my brother, but Taurus men I've met, they get in relationships and they're like all in, this is the love of my life.
Yeah.
They put it all over social media, and then they break up. And then the next girl, and it's the same thing. Love of my life. I'm gonna marry this one.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Like I've noticed that. I literally noticed that yesterday with one of my friends who's a Taurus, and I'm like, wait, but you were gonna marry your last girlfriend.
Yeah. Interesting. I feel like they're also very, very much like, I'm right.
Yeah.
And it's like oftentimes you're kind of not right.
Yeah.
And
Taurus, you gotta remember that.
Yeah. And then like,
I think that's an earth sign thing though.
It is.
I think all earth
Caps
signs
and Virgos
have.
are like that.
Yeah,
And
they
I'm
can be like that.
I don't think you're right, but okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's move it along.
Gemini.
Because this could take hours.
We gave a bunch of shit about.
Okay, everybody knows the red flag of the Gemini
Yeah.
is that they're Jekyll and Hyde. There are two sides to every Gemini. I don't care who you are or who you know. If you know a Gemini or if you are a Gemini, there are two sides to you. Now, that doesn't mean that they're one bad, one good. That could be it. But there are two polar opposite sides.
Yeah.
And again, like Geminis could be the most brilliant people because of that, but also they could be very secretive and very deceptive because of it too. Like every client I've ever had who has had like found out their husband was having an affair, living a double life, always Gemini.
Oh my God.
I'm not exaggerating.
Remember that sociopath Gemini?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
About your friend's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, oh my God. And that story, I was like, I mean, you've had a psychopathic Gemini ex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very scary. Very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like you were in the right with your experience about hating on Gemini. I haven't even had that many like,
you know what though? I love
Gemini stories.
I love Gemini women. Like there are two women in my life who are Geminis, and I adore them. Though
Same.
actually,
I attract a lot of Gemini women, and they're so
I love Gemini women.
interesting and smart and funny. Like,
yeah.
But my Venus is in Gemini, so of course I'm going to attract Gemini women. Yeah.
It's funny.
But you're definitely a red flag. You're the red flag of the zodiac. That's okay. I love a good carnival.
Yeah. She likes to ride the rides.
Ride the rides. Get me out of my carnival.
I'm too blessed to be stressed. Okay. Now we're going, ooh, Cancer. Okay. They're way too moody, way too moody. They're so emotional. They will run through like every emotion imaginable in an hour, not even a day. I'm like, can we just ground and calm the fuck down? So they're super emotional. Yeah. They hold on to grudges more than anyone I know. And the worst part about Cancers, emotional manipulation. All Cancers I know are masterful when it comes to emotional manipulation. Now, there is someone, I'm sending her to you now. We know this person. She's very emotionally manipulative. You don't do that. But she's like, I'm going to say this to my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I know who you're
They
talking
know
about.
how to emotionally manipulate to get what they want. And I don't like manipulation.
Yeah.
Scorpios can do it too.
Totally. With Scorpio, I feel like you're like being gaslit to like the 100th. Like,
I don't like talking shit on Scorpios. I love them.
Listen,
I love y'all.
I don't have any beef with the Scorpios, okay? Sorry, we totally just jumped around, but like...
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's keep it on Cancer. Now, that's my opinion. Do you have anything to add from a Cancer woman? She has a stellium in Cancer.
I was about to say, as a Cancer stellium woman, I totally recognize that I am a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah,
Remember?
she knows.
That guy I was seeing, and you were
Mullet
like,
Man?
yes.
We have nicknames for everyone she dates.
So, and
like
remember,
Buff Brad.
Remember how you were like, girl, if we were Mullet Man's friends,
Yeah, I was like,
we would tell him
not to date you.
Do not date that psychotic Korean girl. Like, she's crazy.
Yeah.
So the emotions run really high. And like, I am totally guilty of sending you like a paragraph of like, blah, 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 how I'm thinking. If you have not received that, it's because I like don't care about you. Straight up. But I'm a paragraph texter. What?
Yes, she does. She'll be like, hey, do you think this is okay to send to this guy? And it'll be this long. And I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? If anyone sent me a text that long.
I've sent you text that
long. Dude, I once stopped being friends with someone because they sent me a 20-minute voice.
Okay, whoa.
No, and I was like, I can't be friends with you. I can't. Call me, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
So that's Cancer.
That's Cancer. Okay, now
Leo.
I love Leos. I love them.
Yeah, but
they can be self-absorbed.
So self-involved. Like the level of like self-involvement, I'm like, well, this is a little too next level.
Okay, I dated a Leo. Mm-hmm. I actually don't even know. Remember the Pittsburgh?
Yes.
He was a Leo.
Okay.
I swear to you, this is no exaggeration. Mm-hmm. Every mirror or reflection we passed, he would look at himself.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. I'm like, why are you always looking at yourself? Now, I will say he was impeccably dressed and people thought he was really hot and would always tell me he looked like Jake Gyllenhaal. Whoa. And so he would always be like, yeah, people think I look like Jake Gyllenhaal. And it would just annoy me so much because he was like so into his looks that I was like, oh God, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
They're very, very dramatic.
Center of attention.
Yeah. And
but I
have noticed that when Leo gets into like a bad place, like a bad spiral, it is like the world is crumbling.
Really?
Yeah. And
how did I not notice this?
I mean, like,
I just love Leo. You know what? My Venus is in Leo.
Listen, my rising is Leo. That's why I'm so dramatic. And when I
thought it was the Cancer and the gate of extremes.
I am all about the drama.
She's all about that bass.
So
no trouble.
But so that's Leo. Okay, should we move on to Virgo?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, Virgos are perfect. So I think we could skip this one.
That's why you're such a red flag.
Okay, I will say as a Virgo, I'm not like this. Mm-hmm. Genuinely, I'm not.
Yeah.
But I have noticed a lot of Virgos have sticks up their asses.
They really do.
They really need to mellow out.
It's like,
yes.
Oh my God, take a chill pill. Like, don't be, why, like, what? Why
they're obsessive. They're too analytical. They're
kind of
control freaks. And like, by the way, like these are all things I've struggled with. I've moved through most of that, except I do find that the control stuff. But I think
sometimes they can be really mean.
Not me though. You know what it is? It's blunt. You can be very direct.
As like flashes of you being a fucking asshole, like blah, 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 blah,
but that's just me being Larry David.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
When was I an asshole? Are you talking about when the overall guy?
The overall guy.
Okay, but that was
lady
fair.
In Miami.
Do not get me started on her.
Yeah.
I wasn't mean. I just wanted her out of the space.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. You're just like, you know what it is? Also, Virgo has like a level of like, just get it right and get it right the first time.
You know why?
Or we're gonna fucking blow our lid off.
It's because Virgos get it right the first time, and no one else does.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
But they're very, I think the biggest red flag is the like self-righteousness.
Yeah, they have a lot of that.
The stick up the ass, yeah.
Yeah, they gotta like, just calm down, smoke a joint.
And the undercover freak of the zodiac, judging everyone else.
Virgos are undercover freaky in all the ways.
Else. They're so judgy. That's another one. Very judgy.
That's funny because most Virgos I know aren't judgmental towards others, but they're very self-critical.
That's why you're judgmental. That's what.
But it's not like an outward thing like I see with like.
I don't know. I know 2 Virgo women off the top of my head. Not you.
Just know that I'm perfect, okay?
That are like so judgmental, and it's just like, really, but no comment.
Okay, all I have to say to Virgos out there is you're perfect. Now work it, okay? And I hope you get my reference.
Okay, next.
Libra. Oh God, a Libra just came to my mind.
Really? Oh, sorry.
The Libra that I love.
Oh, yes.
Wait, I love him, but I can never speak to him again. Not an ex, but a former business partner.
Oh, yes.
God, he was so fun, but like...
Yo, people talk about Gemini having a Jekyll and Hyde. Like, sometimes
Libra
has
can.
the Jekyll and Hyde, and it's just like, what the
You know
fuck?
what it was? I feel like the shadow of Libras are... Well, actually, one is that sometimes, not the Libra I'm thinking about, but Libras can like stuff down their own needs so much because they want to accommodate everyone and then they finally explode.
Yeah. Oh my God, you know what also?
Oh my God, they're opposite of Aries.
Victim mentality.
Lots of victim mentality I've noticed with the Aries. Yeah. Also, some Aries.
The Libra, you mean?
Oh, Libra. Oh my God,
I mean, both
guys,
of them,
it's
honestly,
been a long day. I'm tired.
Both of them actually have victim mentality.
Yeah. But you know, Libras, they are all about the money. Like all about the money,
God.
dude.
Yeah, interesting.
Like what happened with like money got in the way and it was just such a bizarre
That's
thing.
because they need a lot of it. And they're like kind of, if you're a Libra and you're like, that's so not me. It's like, really, you don't like nice things? You don't like being pampered? You don't like being like in a beautiful place? Really?
Okay, hold on.
Check yourself.
I have I have Libra moon and Libra Mercury.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I forget about this. Indecision. That is the shadow. Oh my God, how did I forget? I'm like, wait a minute. I was thinking about one specific Libra, but now I'm thinking about all the Libras.
Crazy.
They go back and forth, cannot make a decision to save their lives. Oh my God. Like I'm remembering my girlfriend in Nashville. Remember her with her boyfriend and we went and sat with her and we're like, girl.
Yeah.
Flip, flop, flip, flop. Make a decision. Yeah. Make a decision. Oh, wait, sorry. Microphone. Okay, so I think it's the indecisiveness for me with the Libras.
I think it's the victim mentality.
Yeah.
That for me, I'm like, oh, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not a victim.
Yeah.
Like, calm down.
Okay, but that's not, when I think victim, I think Pisces, but we'll get to y'all.
But that Libra you're talking about was oh, you're the bad guy. I'm been wronged.
Yeah.
I've been wronged. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Delusional. Anyways,
we're gonna move to Scorpio, and listen, I am like Scorpio, y'all. I love you. I love Scorpios. They're just, I think they're amazing. Like they're so deep. They're so psychic.
Yeah.
Like I guess they're really manipulative.
They're so manipulative that you don't even know you're being
you don't know.
But I'm trying to think. I feel like, I mean, I had a friend break up with a Scorpio, and it was just like total gaslighting, and I'm like, whoa, what? I mean, and I attract them because I'm a Cancer.
Scorpios like to get revenge too.
Oh my gosh. And like the secrets.
Oh yeah,
like
I forget about
my Scorpio girlfriend that like we broke
Ace
up.
of Spades.
She got married. I attended this wedding. I fucking bought her a beautiful wedding gift and everything. I found out that she never even filed the marriage certificate and quote got divorced. Like I had no idea. I'm like,
they do have a lot of secrets.
That is fucked up. That is like manipulative and secretive. It's just like you made everyone fly to Bali for your insane wedding, like, and then we all bought you wedding gifts, and then you don't even actually get married, and then like a year later you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm getting divorced. Like seriously, that was fucked up.
I also think they have serious like control issues for sure.
Yeah,
it's so hard for me because like Scorpios get such a bad rap, but I really love them. I also have a stellium in my 8th house, so but I don't have secrets.
Yeah, I mean, I really love them too, but they're very secretive.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. They're secretive and they're manipulative in a way where you don't know you're being manipulative. Yeah, where Cancers you kind of know.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Sagittarius.
Oh my God, that's like your least favorite sign.
Okay, I have had like no
real reason.
No Sagittarius has ever wronged me, and yet
that one guy in New York, the astrologer.
Oh my God. Okay, he didn't wrong me, but I have never disliked anyone so much. Talk about manipulative, but he had a lot of Scorpio energy.
He did actually.
But he was like gaslighting me because he wanted to hook up with me, and then he wanted to hook up with it was weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did want to hook up with
really don't like him. And smelled terrible.
He did smell bad.
Yeah, she has a thing with smell. Okay. I would say Sagittarius are like the fuck boy of the zodiac. Their shadow side is being a fuck boy, fucking around, literally no standards when it comes to dating. They'll just literally hook up with anyone and anything. And then the second part of that is they're like, because they're in their highest expression, they're supposed to be like the spiritual ones and the philosophers, but they swing the other way into this like, wait a minute.
The screen went dark, so we're like, whoa,
okay,
did it
please
just stop?
stay. They swing the other way in this like they think they know everything, and they're like, you know, the people who just wake up and like and they're spiritual and they're like, well, I've done ayahuasca. Oh my god, do you know about crystals? It's like, shut up, dude.
Okay, that's just. I don't think that's a Sagittarius thing. I think that's just an annoying pet peeve that you could be any zodiac sign and you're doing that.
No, but I'm saying like I really see
like
it with
the
them.
vibe.
They're like the like spiritual fuck boy. Like I'm a shaman. I'm a shaman because I drank drugs in the desert.
Okay, you know what my gripe with Sagittarius is? I feel like every single Sagittarius, except for my sister's fiance, Lainey, who has a Capricorn stellium.
Oh my god, she's a Sag?
Yeah.
Okay, Cammie, her sister, is a Sag, and Cammie's like the best person ever. Everyone's obsessed with her.
Sag, okay?
She's amazing.
Homegirl, for the life of her, cannot fucking show up on time. I'm like,
oh,
what?
Yeah, that's a Sag thing.
And
that is a Sag
my
thing.
girlfriend Ying, also a Sag. I'm like,
I forgot.
Literally, we got a buffer time, like an hour for her,
Yeah.
because she just never can show up. And it drives people crazy. Like,
crazy.
So that's like one of the biggest red flags. Like, maybe that's why as a Virgo, you're like, I fucking hate you guys.
Well, Sagittarius squares me. It's how you were so fiery about Aries. I'm like, whoa.
Aries and Libra.
Yeah, and I'm like, excuse me, Sag and Gemini.
But Virgos usually are very prompt. Like every single Virgo I know, I'm like, you show up literally on time.
I can't be late.
I literally don't know a single Virgo where I'm like, wow, you were super late. And what is Sagittarius? They're always fucking showing up late because they're fucking around, and you're just
finding out.
Please get your shit together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna talk Capricorn.
Yeah. Okay, I have a secret love of Capricorn. I guess it's not that
I know,
secret.
right? It's like, I like that Capricorns just get shit done.
But they are totally the sociopath.
Oh my god, yes they are. Oh my god, wait.
People talk about Gemini being sociopaths. I feel like Gemini is like the crazy sociopath that just does it for shits. So like Capricorn's like the real sociopath that's like, we're strategizing. Like, let me get down to the like planning, and this is how we're gonna be like, get what we want. Whereas a Gemini is just like fucking around energy, and like
they're not serious because they're air signs, where Earth is like everything is very serious.
So serious.
But every time I've ever done business with a Capricorn, I got like screwed over in some way financially.
Yeah, because they're about the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one, I can't call it out though.
Yeah, I know who you're
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
And I was so broke when I said yes to that.
I know.
Like,
yeah, well.
yeah, it's about the money with the Capricorns in a lot of ways, because
it's my polarity partner. So
yeah, I know. I do
them.
like them. Like one of my friends, Curtis, is a Capricorn, and I fucking love Curtis. Like he is the fucking best.
But damn, you guys are all about that money, yo.
Yeah, they can really detach from emotions and feelings in a way that like the other earth signs don't and can't.
Yeah, and the level of like extreme ambition.
Yeah,
where it's
extreme.
like when they have their eyes set on something, it's like, I will do anything. I will literally do anything. And I'm like, whoa, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like them overall. Some of these are harder.
Yeah, I mean, because we get triggered by different signs.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's why you're triggered by the Gemini and the Sagittarius. I'm triggered by the Aries and the Libra. Everyone has their shit. Okay, moving on. Aquarius.
Oh, God.
I know. You know, it's so funny. My sister is like hardcore, like, no Aquarius. They're the worst. Kara.
That's because she dated an Aquarius.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't the worst.
Okay,
what Aquarius is, this is, I think.
You're a little sociopathic too, Aquarius.
I don't know how to.
Sometimes Aquarius can be very self-righteous as well. Because they're like, it has to be hyper logical. I'm right. What's the logic? Where are the facts? And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, maybe it's not always about the facts, you know?
Yeah, they do struggle to like really drop into their heart space and actually feel. I think also It's funny because there's like a very important Aquarius in my life right now, and he doesn't really apply to this, but I have met a lot of Aquariuses where they're like, I'm so unique and I'm so different and I'm so different and unique. Yeah. Like, look at me, I'm dyeing my hair pink. And I'm like, lots of people have dyed their hair pink. That does not mean you're unique. Yeah. And it's like they try and force it in your face. Like, I'm special, I'm different. Mm-hmm. And that's like very like exhausting to me.
Totally. I feel like sometimes they try to prove how smart they are.
Oh my God, yes.
Because they are really intelligent, but
they are.
No one needs to know exactly how smart. Like, shut up. Like, we get it, Aquarius. You're really fucking smart, okay? Yeah. We get it. But you don't need to go out and prove anything. So
stop proving yourself, Aquarius. We'll like you more if you stop giving so much energy. Just like hold some for yourself.
Yeah. So... But I will say that, you know, it's interesting because when we're talking about fuck boys and fuck girls, I kind of feel like Aquarius can fall into that bucket, like with the Sag energy, but because they get so detached and you're just wishy-washy.
Yeah, they can be very detached. Yeah. Very detached.
So then you're just like, wow, are you just a robot? What's going on here?
It's so funny because like all the best guy friends I've had in my life, like this guy Ben and when I was at uni, and then Johan, also Aquarius. They like...
Listen, don't get me wrong. I love my Aquariuses, okay? I have a lot of Aquariuses in my life. It rules my 7th house. And
there you go,
naturally attract... I will probably marry an Aquarius. Like, I'm convinced.
I think you're going to marry No, I think you're going to marry a Cancer. I think we know who it is.
We don't know.
I found her husband.
No, we don't know who it is.
I did. Mark this day. Mark it.
We don't know yet.
She has 2 dates this week because of me.
Guys, you know who I'm definitely not marrying? Buff Brad with a drug problem.
Okay, if you know who Buff Brad is, please comment. Okay, we're probably gonna have to just post the video.
That's who I'm definitely not fucking marrying. I bet you he's an Aquarius as well. Anyways,
you gave him a rose.
You gave him a rose. Okay. You gave him a rose. Okay, sorry.
We only have one more sign.
Okay,
and this is gonna be the hardest one for me.
Pisces. Because you're very triggered.
I'm not triggered anymore.
It's your polarity partner. You're gonna like hate on your polarity partner like that? Well, this is us roasting,
and I hate them.
This is us calling out.
Okay, let's just call it. They're the most delusional people you will ever meet. They're delusional about themselves. They're delusional about the world around. Like literally, remember when you called that Pisces and they were like, "Is Caitlin cheating on me?"
Oh my God, so delusional.
So delusional. I was
checking in on her health.
Sick.
I was like, hey, will you just do me a favor and like check in on her health? I'm worried about her.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, got it. Right before we hung up, it's like, but is she cheating on me? I was like, dude, she's on her deathbed. Like, how's she gonna cheat?
Fun killer. Fun killer. Yeah.
Also, remember my ex who was like, oh, you know, like Caitlin said that like,
oh my God.
Threesome. And I was like,
we were in Ibiza and her Pisces ex was like, Kate said she would have a threesome with us. And Sophie's like, You're off your rocker because we have talked extensively about how you would never have a threesome. Yeah, like, there's only like 3 things that I'm like, this is my hard no list. And group sex is one of them.
He was so convinced he would not let it fucking
So we had to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, delulu.
The delulu is unreal.
Yeah, I feel like delusional, they romanticize people, they put them on a pedestal, and then when you're not 100% perfect, they can't handle it. Yeah. They act like they're the ones who've been wronged. It's like the image
martyr.
Yeah, the martyr.
Also victim mentality. Wow.
God, they're the biggest victim mentality.
Yeah, actually way bigger than some of these other signs.
They're the biggest. They're the biggest because it is associated with being a martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that totally makes sense.
Yeah, I attract a lot of Pisces because I am Cancer.
It's
and
like,
my favorite ex
them.
Is
I know.
a Pisces.
Yeah.
Like, I love him so much, but
yeah,
you are fucking delusional.
We love you, David. We love you.
You're watching this.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like we've properly said the red flags.
I think we've properly shit on every single sign. Why am I feeling emotional that we shit so much on my side?
You're feeling emotional about it?
I'm like, oh, I'm feeling a little sensitive.
We went pretty hard on Virgo.
We did not.
Didn't we?
We totally did not. I feel like Virgo got like the least shitting on.
No, I think Libra got the least. That's because we don't have that many Libras in our lives.
I mean, there's a reason.
We just never attract them.
I think sometimes they're a little boring.
Yeah, they
I'm just gonna say it.
They can be
like,
really boring.
I feel like I attract a lot of Libra men, but I never want to date them because I'm like, I'm falling asleep. Like, you're cute, you're pretty.
Yeah.
You're so cute, so pretty, but I'm like fucking bored.
Yeah.
I attract a lot of Aries because they're spicy.
Aries are fun. Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, so maybe you're right. Maybe we did like not shit on.
Well, it's easier to talk about the ones that we've been like
not wrong
close
by.
with. I'm like trying to think like who have I been wrong
But
by?
you know what? When I was looking at the like top worst 3 signs, like Libra really was not in there.
I just think
I feel
Libras,
like Taurus, Libra, like I didn't really see any of those. Like
it's because they're Venus ruled.
yeah, and everyone loves Venus, but like. I feel like a lot of the other ones where I was like, whoa, man, people really don't like those Scorpios or Geminis.
I don't understand. I love Scorpios.
Well, I mean, your mom is a Scorpio.
Yeah, that's not why I love them, though.
I don't know. I've heard some crazy things about Scorpios, like crazy stories with Scorpios. So that's why.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like we did overall a good job, though. Let us know what you guys think.
Oh, yeah. Let us know if you agree.
If you're
What are we missing, by the way? What did we forget from each sign? Let us know.
Yeah. And this was fun.
Yeah. Let us know if you want us to keep doing these. We'll keep doing them.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Goodbye.